Hello, my name is Abigail Justice, and you're listening to the Adams Day podcast. Today, I'm here joined by no one. It's just me. I'm going to talk about, the recent power outage that happened on campus the 28th of March. Personally, I was not expecting a power outage to happen. I don't think anybody else was. I think it was a surprise for, everyone. I think it was also a fun learning experience, at least for me, about the community that we have at ASU. On the 28th of March, there was a power outage throughout the town of Alamosa. I don't know why personally. I believe it was because of a car accident. I don't know. All I know is the power went out and a bunch of college students were sitting ducks. The power originally went out for me, at least while I was driving home from a destination. I was not expecting to see a bunch of lights flicker on and off and then just turn off for a few minutes while I was driving. And so I, in my infinite wisdom, decided to find a parking lot and pull over to figure out what was going on. And at the time, there was nothing. And so, in my infinite wisdom, I just decided, I'll just treat every light as a stop sign, give courtesy, and I'll drive back to my dorm and park my car and go back into my room. When I got back to ASU campus, all the lights were on, which was really nice, especially trying to get into the building and into my dorm room. And then when I got into my dorm room, we had light for about 30 minutes and then it went off again. After the lights went off again, I went out to peek my head out into the hallway to see if any of my neighbors were doing the same thing, to see if they had power or not. To my horror, no one else had power on my floor. And for about 10 to 20 minutes, I sat talking with my neighbors just about, oh my goodness, why is the power out? And then what are we going to do? Eventually, I went back into my dorm room and I started working on my homework again. And in the complete dark of my room, hoping that Google Docs offline would take care of me. Later on, I decided, the lights aren't coming back on and I can't make any more progress on my homework. So I decided to go to bed. And as soon as I did that, the power came back on. This lesson has taught me a few things, especially about being a college student. I learned that you should always have a flashlight, and batteries for said flashlight. It might seem silly now to pack a flashlight with you when you're coming to ASU campus to live in the dorms or anything like that, but there could be emergency situations where you need light and your phone's about to die, or any number of host of things where your phone's not working and you just need a little bit of light so you can work on something else. And that's what my flashlight gave me. I am so grateful. I just keep one in my drawer, in my desk. That thing was wonderful to have. And then another thing you should have is some sort of snack and or water. When the power is out, you're not going to be able to use the vending machines or make any purchases other than with cash. And you're not going to be able to really get any food. You might be able to get water, but if you're trying to buy it out of a vending machine or anything like that, then you're not going to get it. You might be able to get this faucet, but let's admit, that's not always the best. Bottled water is wonderful. And I also learned that having a friend in the dark is also another important thing to have. It could be a friend through, your phone if it works, or just an in-person friend. I got on the phone with one of my friends and we talked for almost the entire duration the power was out. And we just made jokes about me sitting in the dark on a college campus. And we also talked about the books we were reading. And I think it was very enjoyable, at least for me. But no, having the power go out made me realize the community that I am a part of ran deeper than I thought. I think it was a very interesting experience. I hope everybody who is listening has a great rest of your day, and thank you for listening listening to me ramble about, well, the power outage at ASU.